What is up guys, it is Meg and I am back with another actual proper YouTube video. Just a little disclaimer, ignore my Star Warsy mug, ignore the lighting because like I've said before, I have my studio lights now, they're broken, so now I've got to use natural light, which obviously isn't the best because it keeps diving in and out and it's making me look like a weird grey. Anywho, I am back with another video. Now this has been going around for ages, this sort of video, but I just thought it's a nice sort of dive in to get back to my normal sort of videos, not updating you on anything, just for YouTube. So today I am doing the my first time tag, and I know to the family you're going to be like, what? But it's not as you think. It's just a list of questions that are kind of your first time experience things, and I haven't actually seen the questions for this specific one I've got up, so I'll be experiencing it with you. Right, first app you check when you wake up in the morning. The first, I don't usually really go on apps straight away. I usually go to my text first, and then maybe Instagram, Facebook. It kind of depends how much time I've got, if I've got any notifications on each one. So yeah, first broken bone. See, I've only ever broken the bone here, I don't know what it's called, but the bone here and in my finger. Long story short, my hand got trapped in a car door and the door locked, so yeah, it broke. First Instagram, Twitter or Facebook post. Right, the quickest one I can get to is Instagram because I've had my other accounts for 10 years, maybe more, so there is no way I can even find that. If anyone knows a quick way to find it, let me know, but otherwise I don't have a clue. But if you want to, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I will leave all my links below and I'll put it up on the screen. Actually, the first one is of me and my old best friend Hannah, but I don't know if she'd want me to put her in the video, so apart from that, it's the classic just put whatever you want up, because I didn't have a clue how to Instagram back then. First makeup item. Now this one I think was just a lip balm, lipsticky kind of thing. I know it wouldn't have been anything massive. First plane ride you ever went on. First plane ride I ever went on was to Spain with my dad and my stepmom. First time I ever got into trouble at home or school. I never really got into trouble at home or school. Tell you the first time though. Me and my sister used to pillow fight quite a lot. And then my mum would make sure say that we'd have to hold the zip bit like that, so we wouldn't get each other in the face and stuff or in the eye. So we always had to make sure we held on to that. So I knew I had it, and then my sister just thought she'd be really annoying one day and decided to scream and tell my mum that I hit her in the eye with the zip. And keeping in mind she's 3 or 4 years older than me, and then I got sent upstairs to bed. But then we were all going up to bed anyway, so I don't really class that as being told off. The first time at school, again, it wasn't really me getting into trouble. It was me and my dad were stuck in traffic, so I was late. But my dad did call up the school and to say that we were stuck in traffic because he lives a little while away from my school, but it still gave me detention. So I haven't actually really been told off. First time you're allowed to put on makeup. Now I think I was fairly young, not overly young, but my mum was very much into makeup. My sister was a little bit, and we used to, she used to collect this Sabrina the Teenage Witch makeup thing. So I must have been really young then. But the first time I actually had a little makeup bag, I was probably in year 5. So I don't know how old that makes me. But I remember being in year 5 and having concealer and a bit of mascara and stuff. First YouTuber you subscribed to. The first person I watched was, I think it was Zoe, Zoella, when she first started, because I used to watch YouTube before I even had an account, so I think she was the first person I actually properly subscribed to. But after that I think it was Shane Dawson. I'm pretty sure. I'd be interested to see if that actually is correct. First time you went shopping on your own. Now this is a stupid thing to do when you're younger. Don't take a shiz load of money out with you with all your friends, because I remember my closest oldest friends, me, Abby, Rob, their friends, we all went to the cinema at 9 o'clock in the morning because you get really cheap tickets. I saved my money up, so I took about £70. I must have been 11, 10, no, 12, I don't know, I was young. but we all went to the local cinema, and again it was cheap, so I must have taken £70 roughly. We all went around the shops, and where our cinema is, it's like Gunwharf Quays in Portsmouth, so they are expensive, like bougie shops there. And then I just decided to treat myself to this really nice necklace, which I think was about £50. I never even wore it. I was just like, oh my god, I have money for the first time. Like, it's my own money that I've been saving, like pocket money. And then I think I spent the rest of it in like the Cadbury shop. It was like the worst thing ever. My mum was not happy, but she couldn't really say anything because it was my money, but I've soon learnt my lesson not to do that again. Oh, this is quite a nice one. First boyfriend slash girlfriend, obviously for me it's boyfriend. My first boyfriend, that's him now actually. My first boyfriend is the person I'm still with now. I'll do like a long video probably with him because eventually we want to do our own channel. So we'll go more into depth about that, but I've known him for many years. I was with him like 6 years ago, then we broke up. Again, we'll explain in the actual video together. Been together for nearly 3 years in February, and obviously it's now November. So we have come a long way, but he is my first boyfriend and hope to God my last. My first car, I don't drive. Every time I go to take my lessons, I either have no money or obviously I get let go from my job. So yeah, I have yet to take my driving lessons, but if I do say so myself, I'm quite a good driver. I've only been around like a car park like for an hour, but I thought I did pretty damn well. My first celebrity crush was the boy. I don't know how to do this like whole picture thing up here, so if I can't figure out how to do that, I'll put it like up now. But he was from, what's it called, like Barney's Great Adventures, something like that. Do you know one who had like the magic egg and it was like all multicoloured? It was that boy there. I can't remember what his name was. It was either him or the boy from the film Richie Rich, which looking back now I'm like, why the hell did I like him? But I must have been like 3, so that was like my first kind of crush, but I'll try and find both photos. My first ever phone, oh, again I'll try and find a photo. It was my dad's old Nokia, but my dad's like a massive Pompey fan, so the whole case, that you could take the whole back off sort of thing, like put another one on. It had like Pompey on the back, and yeah, I used to have to take that around school with me. My first ever date, now again this is with my boyfriend now, but this is like 6 years ago. I remember it like so well. I remember what I wore and everything. So I'd say it's like our first like one-on-one like proper sit-down date, because we went like out a few times, but this is like our proper like official being together date. We went to the farmhouse and I wore like, I still got the top now, I wore this like black lace top and like a skater skirt, and then we went to the cinema and it was really good. My first fear, I don't know if I'd say fear. Basically, my dad is like a really good like painter and like drawer. He's really good at animation. So on our like old bedroom wall, so say that's obviously our wall, he drew like a whole like a jungle theme, and I was obsessed with Barney, so he did like a jungle, but then he also did like Barney and like the two, I can't remember what they're called, the 2 dinosaurs that went with it at the bottom. And there was like a whole lake he like painted as well, and I used to have like a nightmare that the crocodile that he drew or painted would like come out at night and like be around my bed and I won't be able to get out. So I think that was like my first fear. That's a weird one. My first friend in college. See, a lot of my friends at school went to my college, so I didn't really have like a first new kind of friend. I suppose like I did music in college, so we were all like quite really close, but unfortunately we don't really talk anymore. But yeah, I don't really know, like I just had the same sort of friends in college as I did in school. First heartbreak, again we're going to go into more detail about this because it's a very like long in-depth story. My first heartbreak was with my boyfriend now, but obviously it worked out for the best, so whoever says don't get back to the next, then there's always that possibility it might work out. Well, it has worked out. My first job, like my first proper job was at the florist that I worked for 3 years, still kind of helping them out now. Yeah, I started off as an apprentice, loved it, they kept me on, and that's the kind of first job I properly had. Properly? Is that what I word? Properly? I don't know. First language, English. My first love, my boyfriend now. My first pet was a Springer Spaniel called Charlie. My first piercing, and when did I get it? My first piercing was my ears pierced, still have them pierced now. I must have been about 6. And I had them done, I got them done at Claire's Accessories. I had my nose done, but that's closed up now. I've had it done twice and they've both fallen out, they've both closed up. First swear word, now when I was 2, I don't know how I learnt it might be from TV or my mum was prone to using this word. I was outside playing like with my dad. He was building something and then he just gave me like a rubber hammer to just like bang on a bit of wood. And I dropped the hammer, picked it up and went, oh bollocks. And that's my first swear word. First tattoo, now my first and kind of only, I don't know if you can see it. It's like roses. I have got a video, I'll link it down below, of like my first tattoo, actually getting a tattoo, surprising my mum with it because she hates tattoos, and kind of like the aftercare of it, so I'll link them down below. My first thought today was actually that I want to film a video today, but I haven't got anything planned for today, so I thought I was going to be quite bored, so I thought I'm just going to get up, get ready and film a video, so that is what I'm doing. My first toy, now the first toy that I can remember was, well actually saying that, I have them, don't judge, I have them on my bed still. The first toy that I can, I'm going to say like cuddly toy. So the first cuddly toy I actually got was this one from Twinnies. But the first, I'll give you like a little insight here. When me and my boyfriend were little, I was about 4, he was 6. Something happened, again we're going to say this in the video, I know I keep saying it all the time, but it's just going to be such a long video if I say it now. Basically something happened and I was upset, so he saved up his pocket money and he bought me this little teddy, and after that I didn't see him for 11 years, and for some reason I got rid of so many cuddly toys like over the years that I just got given loads or bought loads, but I always kept this little one. And then my dad used to work away a lot because he's a comedian and magician, so I used to take this little teddy, put it in his sort of like setup just for good luck for him. So this teddy has travelled around more than I have, but I still have him and this is like my most treasured toy. My first YouTube video, now again I'll put it down below. Oh, it was me interviewing a boy band called MAD. First profile picture, oh god. Now this probably isn't like my first because I did the whole like going back through deleting all the ugly ass photos because you know like when you get older, you get into like college and stuff, you don't want them to see like horrible photos of you. Okay, now this is my like 2010. If you can't see it, I'll put it up, but oh, you can see that. It is me backstage with the Britain's Got Talent 2010 kind of like peeps. Long story, I'll probably do that in another video one day, but yeah, that was my first one that's up still. First concert I attended. I think the first concert I actually went to was, I think it was Britain's Got Talent 2009. Like I know that's not like people want concert, it's like a proper concert, but apart from that, like actual concert, like full on arena, I think it was Justin Bieber. Don't judge me, I was a hardcore believer. First movie I remember seeing, now again this links in with like my first crush. I think it was Barney's Great Adventure. I have to double check that, I'm pretty sure it is. It was that and Swan Lake. I used to watch them every day when I got home from playgroup. Religiously, I would have like my lunch, that film, then the film after, and that was me done every single day. First person I talked to today, now this is like my first and only person I spoke to today, but it is my boyfriend. I knew through text, unfortunately, but yeah. He's the first person. First person you text and something exciting happens. Again, my boyfriend, like, we kind of just talk all day throughout the day. So anything bad, good, exciting happens, he's the first one to know. The first text I sent today, I think it was just this morning, good morning. First thing I do every morning, text my boyfriend good morning, and then just scroll through social media and get up. First thing I do when I get home, depending on time, I either just go straight in and cook dinner, or I just come upstairs, like kind of unpack my bag from the day. Yeah, I think that's about it. Just then go downstairs, cook dinner. First time you were ever drunk. I can't actually remember the first time I got drunk. I remember like the first time drinking actually with family where I was allowed. It was only like those WKD things, like the probably like 4% things. It was like just a family, I think it was just like a family party. Everyone was doing karaoke, and then me and the old family friends, well, the oldest family friends I have, again I think it was with them, and me and the son at the same age, so I think we were just having like WKD. First wedding I attended. The first wedding I remember attending, I think I might have gone to one when I was like really young. My godparents' blessing, because I was a bridesmaid. When did you have your first sleepover? Now again, this is with the girl that's in my first Instagram post, my old best friend. Yeah, I think I was in year 7 and I went around her house for a sleepover, and it's the first one I ever had. Yeah, and it's really good, and we just kept having them since. I basically like, lived with her in the end. First time I got into a fist fight, I've never actually got into a fist fight, so yeah, never. Yeah guys, that is it. That is the video. That is all my first time experiences, things I've done. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment any of your first times. If you have any sort of like film ideas you want me to do, any challenges, I will do them all. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. As always, whenever you're watching this, have a brilliant day, morning, night, and I will hopefully see you soon with a new video. Bye guys!